Hello, hope you're having a great day. It's now Sunday evening, and if you watched yesterday's video on this channel, which I filmed earlier today, you'll know that I'm currently coming through a little bit of a dark spell. I'm totally fine. I totally accept that life has its ups and downs, and I've already, gone back and dissected what has happened over the last few days and analysed how I was responsible for, certain aspects of it. And I explained in yesterday's video how I'm grateful that I fully understand and acknowledge that when you are going through these dark times, it's all about, getting back on track as quick as you can, right? Even if it is in a small way. Now, to be honest, yesterday I sort of felt determined to wake up today and get fully back on track. But then, lo and behold, I woke up this morning and just really struggled to get myself out of bed. And what I don't want to do is be in the same situation I was yesterday, today, where, I'm sitting here thinking, tomorrow I'm going to get back on track, when, I could take steps to getting myself through it today, even though it is, 8:30 when I'm talking to you now. Now, I have been keeping myself busy, doing work on my MacBook, released a video on the other channel today, released that video that you would have seen yesterday today. So, I definitely feel like I'm coming through it. It was a dark spell that's come about just because I sort of gradually started not doing the things that I know I need to in terms of my morning routine, in terms of working out. Yes, I have got a shoulder injury. Yes, I have been struggling to get my favourite car back on the road for an event a couple of days ago, which I failed to do. So, that gave my mind a couple of excuses for me to start dropping off in terms of, the important things I have to do every day in terms of my health and fitness. And I just ended up in a bit of a spiral, bit of a negative spiral. And, it's not drastic. Certainly didn't come anywhere near, using drugs or doing anything like that. But it's, kind of interesting how things can, spiral off in literally a matter of days. And I fully understand that, the longer you dwell in a dark spell, the closer I will be getting myself to a point where I'm, potentially at risk of, being a degenerate and taking drugs again. So, I'm living this life where I'm grateful for the way that I view everything in life. I'm grateful for the way that I view what's going on in my head. And, even though I'm not immune to these ups and downs of life, I'm grateful that, my down times are now nowhere near as bad as, my good times were years ago, let alone my bad times. So, even though most of the day has gone and, I've spent most of the day, trying to catch up with work, but also, still not feeling 100%. I found myself, getting in scroll holes, just scrolling on my phone and whatnot, and just still not firing on all cylinders. But, I understand that getting myself back into a routine of getting myself back on track, even small steps at a time, is going to benefit me massively. I acknowledge that I should have got up early today, and I acknowledge that I could have if I was a stronger human being, and I acknowledge that if I did get up earlier and go for my walk and do all these things that I didn't do today that I do on a daily basis, going for my walk, writing in my journal, meditating, working out, etc., I acknowledge that if I did manage to give myself that kick up the arse earlier and get going with those things, I'd be in a better position now than I am now. And I acknowledge that by me going to do a workout, which I'm going to be doing in a minute, that's going to put me in a better position than I will be if I don't. If I allow my mind to think, oh, it's 8:30, it's not worth doing anything now. Something's always better than nothing. So, I'm grateful that I'm coming through this dark time, but right now I'm just going to bang out a workout, and then I'm going to eat the dinner that Kat brought home from her parents, because I was unable to go to her parents with her because I needed to catch up with the work that I could have done this morning if I managed to get myself out of bed. But in terms of a workout, I do still have this shoulder injury, so I am trying to stay away from shoulders. Also, tomorrow morning, Monday morning, in my sort of workout at home, I'm due to do arms and chest. And, the only gym session I did this week was legs. So, therefore, it makes sense for me to do a bit of back this evening. So, I've done legs this week, at least. I've skipped shoulders because of my injury, doing arms and chest tomorrow. So yeah, I'm going to do a little bit of back. So I'm going to pick up the bar and do some bent over rows. And I'll probably do some deadlift. And then I'll do the bent over, you know, similar to a rear delt exercise, but holding the dumbbells like this rather than like this. So yeah, I'm going to do those 3 exercises, 2 sets of each. And then, yeah, then going to have a quick shower and then have some dinner. Definitely feel it in my shoulder a little bit, so I'm staying away from failure, trying to be sensible. Check out the feast that Kat brought home from her parents. Some sort of pasta tube things. Actually really like this pasta. Got a bit of a salad on the side, and yeah, looks like they had steak today. Kat obviously just cooks the steak fresh, but yeah, proper meal. Oh, and Kat just added the 2 eggs. You know, they don't religiously have eggs with their dinner at the Italians, but I always do. Yeah, this is going to be awesome. Well, I've pretty much spent the evening replying to comments on the video on the other channel. I've had so many people getting in touch with their advice as to the issues I'm having with my favourite car, which is awesome. I'm so lucky to have so many followers that yeah, know what they're doing more than I do, basically. And yeah, I'm always getting loads of advice off people, which is great. Kind of making me feel, you know, more like looking forward to going around to the garage tomorrow to see if I have managed to solve what was wrong with it, but it's also making me think that I probably haven't, based on what these people are saying. But you know, either way, I'm eager to get around to the garage tomorrow to, you know, start filming another video, and yeah, just yeah, getting back to being busy again. But yeah, really glad that today, you know, even though it was late in the day, I decided to have a workout. You know, I decided to start this video, decided to have a workout, still acknowledging that it wasn't good enough for me to flop this morning and not get out of bed and start the day right. But yeah, it is what it is. You know, these dark times will come in my life again, and it's all about getting through them as quick as I can and getting through them in as strong a state as possible. And I'm determined to get myself back on track. So tomorrow I need to use Kat's car because my daily car is still out of action. But yeah, hoping to get that one back on the road tomorrow with the part that I picked up today. But yeah, it means that I've got to get up and out of bed at 10 to 7 and get going. And this time, once I've dropped Kat off, I need to come home here and crack on with my morning routine, not, you know, go back to bed and, you know, flop. So that's the end of this video. I will be back for another video tomorrow. Massive thanks to everyone who's tuned in. As usual, feel free to say hello in the comments or get in touch through my social media. But other than that, I'll chat to you tomorrow.